Welcome back to Aussie MTG. We are in round 4. We're still playing sealed. Probably going to play it all day. We're going to play a little bit of draft later for top 8, so that does make sense. This round we've got the top table. We've got... Who have we got, sorry?
It's Chris Sparks and Jonathan Ewan.
Okay, cool. Yeah, know them both pretty well. They're really good players. So let's jump down to the action. Looks like players are getting their mulligans sorted. Looks like Chris is taking one.
Now we will get those decks updated. Those aren't the colours that both those players are in. Actually didn't get a chance to see what they're in because they were both finished by the time I got out there, so... Did you happen to see them?
No, I haven't seen either of these guys play yet.
So this is our top table for the day so far. Both players on 9 points, so 3-0.
Yeah, it looks like they're just finding dice to see who goes first.
And we'll get underway there.
Yeah, couldn't find the second dice, so just rolled the one.
So, Chris's choice, I assume he'll be on the play. He's going to take a mulligan, so he'll go down to 6. Jonathan will sit tight on that opening 7. So he'll count out his 6. See if he's happy with that.
Yeah, they're underway. Looked like Chris had a few lands in hand. So probably wants to draw a few more spells.
So as we can see, Chris is on the black-red. Looks like a black-red artifact style thing.
Yep, so the artifact's 2-1. You can pay 3 in red. It deals 1 damage to each opponent. And Chris also played a shock to kill Jonathan's 1/2 Death Toucher.
Yep. So he'll swing in for 2 there.
Let's see what Jonathan can conjure up this turn.
So he'll play out his third land, that'll be an island. He'll tap all 3 of those down.
He'll play an Artisan and use the Fabricate to make a servo.
So it fills up the board a little bit. Chris will just bash in with those 2.
Yeah, so attacking here is just inviting the trade. So Chris probably has a revolt card. No, it's a combat trick.
So that's +2/+1 trample.
I think it was destroy an artifact.
Ah.
And creatures without flying can't block.
So Jonathan goes down to 12 there. He has a land in hand, so he hasn't missed that drop.
Yeah, no, also it looks like a prey upon in his hand. But he needs a decent creature on board for that to be really effective.
Right, so he does play out that forest.
Plays out the creature. So let's see what Chris can do this turn.
So that's an either herder on Jonathan's side. Elf Artificer Druid, 3/3. 2 energy when it enters, and when it attacks, you can pay 2 energy, which he's going to do there to put a servo into play. So he's swinging for 3 there.
Yeah, it just looks like Chris is just out of action. Too many lands.
So he'll drop down to 17. And Jonathan will play out that artifact there. It's a Life Crafter's Bestiary. So 3-drop artifact at the beginning of your upkeep. You can scry. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you can pay a green to draw a card.
Yeah, so that Scry is going to help Jonathan find more lands. But probably not going to be able to pay the green if he wants to play multiple spells at a time.
Right, so Chris has got some energy of his own now over there. Looks like Jonathan's thinking about playing off a 3-drop creature to try to get a draw from that scry that he just had. Yep, so he'll play out the monkey. The cat monkey.
No, it's a serpent conduit.
Draws out a card. Plays out another forest. Gets himself some energy.
Yeah, that was a crucial draw because it lets him use Prey Upon as a removal spell.
So he'll swing on him there.
And Chris is going to activate his artifact to deal 1 damage to Jonathan.
So down to 10 for him. Tapping that 1 mana. He's going to play that Prey Upon. Yep, he'll fight that other artifact there.
Doing that while Chris can't pump it for 1 and a black.
Smart plays by Jonathan.
Chris is going to destroy that bestiary. Oh no, that's the enchantment. So, at the beginning of Chris's end step, Jonathan's going to take 2 damage. So that's a decent clock on Jonathan. So Jonathan's going to have to finish this game in the next few turns. Plays land, he gets some energy.
So that Gremlin infestation is really going to help out Chris. 2 damage at the beginning of the end step. And when that artifact goes away, he'll get himself a 2/2 goblin, which will help him with his board a little bit.
Yeah, so Jonathan playing that Ridge Scale Tusker, giving his team all +1/+1 counters.
It's a 5/5 that beats there. Really useful enter the battlefield ability.
Yeah, so all those creatures do have a 1/1 counter on them. It's just the players do not have the dice.
Looks like Chris is just counting up the damage there. Player's just fixing the life total there. Chris should be on 9. There we go.
Yeah, it looks like the players must have missed damage from the turn before, I think. That's what they're checking. Yeah, they're just counting that all out now. Yeah, that's all sorted. Now Chris draws. Gonna need some good draws here. And that is definitely a good one.
So the vehicle comes down for him. Gets him some more energy. He's got 3 energy there now. So that harvester 3/5 gives you 2 energy when it enters the battlefield. You'd also pay 1 to give it, so that it can give itself lifelink until the end of turn.
And it accrues 1.
Yeah, very importantly, the crew is only 1 for a 3/5, which is great value.
Yeah, so Chris is going to be able to use his artifact to turn on the vehicle.
And start gaining himself some life, which is really useful. So Jonathan goes up to 3 energy as well. Plays out that forest and gets another one, so he's up to 4 energy. Looks like he's building to something big, maybe just a big attack, or he's going to swing with these big things. Remembering that most of these do have 1/1 counters on them. So the creatures at the back there don't, the creatures up the front all do.
Yeah, Jonathan just correcting that the Tusker doesn't have a counter on it, so putting it at the back of his counter row as it is. So yeah, it's just reconsidering these attacks.
Yeah, so Chris is going to activate that and harvester and block, gain himself some life. Is that a prey upon?
No, it's untap and
Untap and gain a counter.
Let's keep +1, +2.
+1. Alright, so Chris will extend the hand there. That'll be game 1 to Jonathan Ewan.
Yeah, so Jonathan just playing things that were just too big for Chris to deal with. And back to us in the booth. Yeah, that basically went according to Jonathan's plan.
Yeah. Flood the board with some decent creatures in green. Try to control with a couple of spells, but other than that, he's just a big green machine.
Yeah, he was able to stabilize and stop the early threats. And then his big creatures, the 4 and 5 drops, just finished the game off for him. Yeah. The bestiary sort of helped him smooth out his draw a bit.
Yep.
I was a bit unsure when he played it, but it did work. So
Yeah. So he got a nice scroll one that really set him up, turned the tables.
yeah. So I think it's a bit better than I expected it to be. I'm still a bit unsure on it though. Probably still wouldn't play it myself.
I'm not sure if I would. I know I've turned down playing it in sealed so far. But I might give it a go at one point when Magic Online gets running.
Yeah. So I think for the next game, Chris is just he's going to be able to play again. Let's start with keeping 7. That's going to be great for Chris.
Yeah.
And then his deck wants to just get on the board early and get as much damage as possible before his late game effects can finally finish the game. He's got a lot of reach with his different artifacts he can pump mana into.
Yeah. And a lot of pumping in those artifacts as well.
Yeah.
Really big on looking for menacing. So it looks like both players have disappeared there, gone to the toilet.
Yeah. So we'll just cut quickly to a replay and I'll go find out what's going on. There is a chance they may have just taken the ID and not let us know. So I'll be right back and I'll go check what's going on.
Okay.
Gotta find something this turn. Can be able to jump block and gain some line.
Another vehicle.
Face of 3-4.
Both players are starting to speed up their play a little bit. They took the Annie. Expressive attack. Tick up to 2 counters.
3 counters.
3 counters.
Yeah. Alright, back to us. Sorry for that short break. Just wanted to check what the players are doing. It does look like they did take the intentional draw, as one of the other results went in their favour. So it's just easier for both of them to take a draw.
Yep.
And guarantee that they're going to make top 8 after next round.
Yeah, so both players were undefeated coming into this round. Taking a draw puts them both onto 301.
Yeah.
And that's 10 points.
Yeah.
So they should be well and truly set up for the top 8 from that.
Yeah, it looks like there was another undefeated. There's one more undefeated player, and he took a quick loss, so it was safe for them to just IJ.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Smart plays from those players.
Yeah, they're just
A bit disappointing that we don't get to see them finish their game, but
unfortunate, but these things happen. This is Magic. Yeah, we're going to get some intentional draws. That's the way we play.
yeah.
So anyway, that's the only match we had lined up for this round. We've still got about 20 minutes left in the round. So we will be back for the final round, round 5.
Yep.
In about 35 minutes.
Yep.
Until then, we'll throw to a replay. So you can see all the
we
action
might
that's happened today.
we might talk about the site.
Yeah,
Yeah.
suppose we can mention that. So we've recently rebranded from Popolo to Aussie MTG. So this is new and exciting times for Aussie Magic, basically.
Yeah.
We've got the website up and running. You can visit that at www.aussiemtg.com. And on there we've got all the event information. We've got rounds and standings going up during tournaments.
Yep. So players can use their devices to double check where they are, where they need to be. We also have a newsletter that will be going out and giving players cheaper entry to all our events online. So as it is, players who register online get, I think they paid $35 today for Sealed.
Yeah, which is great.
And all players that play today will be getting that same discount no matter what.
Yep.
So cheaper entry for everyone who plays for all future events. And anyone on the newsletter will also be getting reminders for events, so more chances to get discounts. We also will be putting up a judges team.
Yeah.
So we have some of the best judges in the country who have graciously decided to put up their time to mentor new judges. So we can have some new level ones around Australia and hopefully some new judges for Aussie MTG as well.
Yeah.
Which is great. We definitely need new judges because the scenes around Australia are just growing more and more, and we're finding ourselves more often low on judges than we'd like to be, I think. So more judges would be absolutely great for the community. Other than that, I think check out the website. We may be getting some articles up there at some point as well.
Yeah, we're also looking to do some player profiles, player interviews.
Yep.
You can also find links to the streams for all the events we do.
Yep. And player teams as well.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to register your interest in events, register teams, start coming into our events and earn points. And at the end of the year, players with a certain amount of points get certain prizes. We're keeping that under wraps for now, but there's cool things coming.
It's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Anyway, and that website was www.aussiemtg.com.
Okay, well, we'll cut over to some replays.
Yeah, we'll cut to some replays. So thanks for joining us for this short round. Sorry we didn't get too much Magic in, but we've got plenty more to come for the rest of the day. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
So right, it's going to soak up 4 down.